I've written something down because I really don't know that I could say anything off the cuff because I just fall apart, I think. It's about it for me. After 57 years in radio, I'm done. I'm now nearly 75 years old, and really there is nothing more for me to do. I've had a wonderful career. There are no regrets. Sure, there might have been some times and some things that I would have done differently, but then it wouldn't have been me. But I reckon I've picked the right time to say goodbye. I've been in this industry now for nearly 6 decades. When I started, television and portable radios didn't even exist. Public radio was turned off at midnight, and mobile phones had not been invented. But, during the years and years in the entertainment industry, I was in the right place at the right time. And in many ways, I was lucky, and I can look back at my career and be pretty proud of it. Sure, some people will be pleased I'm gone because I can be loud and abusive, angry even, and there have been many times when I've opened my mouth and my foot has fallen out. I've often been told my mouth is so big I could whisper in my own ear. But I've paid my price when I've overstepped the mark and I've been punished by the courts. But, getting into hot water has never bothered me, really. At least it keeps you clean. But it could be if I could be a little bit immodest for a moment, I figure I must have done good sometimes. I was reflecting on my career just a few days ago with some friends and was reminded I was the first to introduce talk radio to Australia and so helped create an entire new career for many people in radio, in particular South Australia. I was given full and official war correspondent status by the Australian, American and Vietnam government, won a television Logie, was inducted into the Australian Radio Hall of Fame and was awarded an Order of Australia medal by the government. And of course, I've hosted the number one nighttime, here it goes, the nighttime radio show for the past 200 years. Somebody asked me recently how come you've survived so long in a notoriously fickle industry, and I reckon it's because I'm being honest with people, brutally at times, and it's got me into some trouble. Some people mightn't believe this, but I would rather dance with life than wrestle with it. But sometimes you have to, be you and tell people to stop the bullshit. Not that retiring from public life will change that very much, and I suppose it's my use of insensitive, politically incorrect language that upsets some people, but I sometimes wonder what language the truck drivers are using now that everyone is using theirs and mine. So that's it, folks. Now, most of my life belongs in the past, and it's time for me to say and to live the rest of my life with my beautiful wife, Anna. Good night, South Australia, and thanks for listening. Let me hope I put this. This is a special record for everybody.
People